Hej, välkommen tillbaka till Doki Literature Club på Skånska. Klockan är 11:30 nu. Eller 11:30. Jag sitter här i mörkret med filt över mig. On the way home I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Cyrus is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at my home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Och mitt hus ser typ likadant ut som Cyrus. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Hon har så fina casual clothes liksom. Sup! Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Hon har en liten kjol också. Yes!
Don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped to the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Jag påminner väldigt mycket om mitt ex faktiskt. Hon var typ likadan. Liksom litar inte på att vi hade prylar. Så hade vi kanske inte alla prylar. Så ja. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good! Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I am surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Andy?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Asshole. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me.
Yick!
This is ridiculously heavy!
I carried that all the way here!
Holy fuck! Are you impressed? Holy fuck, yeah! I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Är du vampyr? It seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk!
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Det gör ont, det gör så ont så jag hostar. Sluta slå mig. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. Alltså, tjejer som är små. Jag har aldrig förstått mig på varför små tjejer hatar att vara små tjejer. Alla killar gillar små tjejer. Men om man är en kort kille så är det gå och dö från tjejerna liksom. Så fuck you tjejer. Ni är hemska. It's not like I hate it.
It's not like I hate it.
I mean, sometimes I like... Förlåt tjejer. Jag menar inte. Jag tycker om det. Jag tar tillbaka det. Kom tillbaka.
I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But...
Guys!
Never mind! What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a child. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have having mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki,
Forget it! I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nice. Jag bara känner att jag borde kanske varit med Yuri, för hon verkar vara mer litterär än alla andra. Och det hade fångat liksom så literature club lite mer. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. Fast hon skrev också bra, Natsuki alltså. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Yeah, typ alla killar gillar smasha. It's just...
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross!
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man! Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Andy.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Och just jag gav inte Andy typ en sån jättedryg röst i början av spelet. Så, yes. Så helt monoton liksom. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally, I think I'll talk about it. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, floor, spilled fluid and plastic bags are strewn about the countertop. Varför tar hon med smutsiga sådana? Eller dirty bowls, det är skålar va? The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Alltså, missförstår jag någonting?
Andy, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Det är därför jag inte gör Let's Play på engelska. För vissa ord är helt så... That's a nice idea. I love that idea. Idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and... Bowls, and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes. Sairi and Monica's delighted expressions. Wow, shit. När fan började jag spela det här spelet? Det var typ igår va? Lördag? Nej, fredag. Det är söndag nu. Måndag egentligen. I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sairi and Monica's delighted expressions. You know, det här är inte läskigt längre. Jag sitter här med filter av mig och allting så... I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Oh, jeez! I will be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat that fucking crap of it! Like fucking this! Take it!
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Suddenly it grabs my wrist och bara förstör den nu med sin såna...
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the ball.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try.
I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might.
Ah!
The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsukis cheek. Ska det vara lite perverse bukake-referens eller vad? Det kanske är bara jag som är jättepervers får jag säga det, men alltså jag bara det är ett dating sim-spel. Först om sådana saker händer. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Oh, jeez! You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward... Och sen så, okay. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my fat. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that... Oh shit, vad håller vi på med?
Stop!
Ja, vad fan håller vi på med? Jag vet inte, jag kanske borde ta screenshots. Hehehehe. Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine.
Nu ångrar jag lite grann att jag inte tagit screenshots tidigare.
I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it.
Fast jag vet inte vad jag ska med screenshots till. Förutom liksom så, titta, hon ser söt ut. Liksom. It's just fun seeing you
react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Andy! You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really...
like them. Ja, du menar... Oh! Oh, var det det jag gjorde? Åt jag från hennes finger? Oh shit! Yeah, Andy! Fuck! Overstepping some boundaries here. What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Har hon förgiftat mig? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going on. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Beep, 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 beep. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. Stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. Ja, det var lite väl intensivt och ni är helt ensamma och du bestämmer för att ta hennes finger och stoppa det i din mun. Det är lite stepping over your boundaries, man. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ja, hon är ganska söt också. De är alla söta, okej? De är gjorda för att de ska vara söta om man ska typ bli kär i dem. Dating sim spells.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I already brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Är det typ I have this nozzle that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using... jag är trött på att göra hennes röst. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Men det är typ såna påsar som man ser. Ja, har jag sett någon sån någon gång i verkligheten? Överhuvudtaget. Ja, men det känns weird att jag inte skulle ha gjort det i alla mina 29 år, men nu måste jag ha gjort. I see. That gives me an idea actually. Men när jag fyller 6 eller vad det var, jag hade en sån dinosaurieform, alltså grön karamellfärg. Var karamellfärgen i en sån? Jag hoppas det i alla fall. Nej, jag tror nog det var en... Nej, skitsam. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of these cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you!
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute!
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Oj, det är nästan victim blame. Alltså, är min karaktär en så liksom rapist? Du kan inte...
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together!
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Ugh, I wish I could have one now!
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? You? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Hon är den enda som har nämnt sina föräldrar. Cyrus is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner.
Come on! That's just unhealthy.
Ja, men du vet, anime-logik.
Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway,
Är de vampyrer? Det är någonting...
I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? Tid för manga? Vadå? Vill hon sitta här och läsa manga tillsammans? Men det låter som en rätt så trevlig aktivitet ändå att göra med en tjej. Typ om man har en flickvän. Kan vi inte bara sitta där i soffan, läsa en manga tillsammans? Jag håller den här sidan och du håller den sidan. Och så sitter vi riktigt nära varandra. Så det är jättemysigt liksom. Kan man dricka lite vin till det? Eller så dricker man inte vin till det. Ha ett levande ljus. Varför manga ska man läsa då? Typ någon romantisk manga kanske?
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man! As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sairi each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sairi earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sairi always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Jag känner mig som en törstig Donald Trump nu igen. Look, it's Rubio and also me, because I'm the same. I'm a hippo. Look at me, I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Oh Jesus. Sairi always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll work you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her, like I wanted? Ja, jag vet inte om man... Jag känner han en bra punkt att kalla för en episod. Tror jag har... Ja, den är typ 23 minuter lång tror jag. Det är en bra längd. Okej, tack för att ni tittade. Vi fortsätter hela natten nu. Ska nå slutet. Även om det här håller på att klicka klockan 4. Jag tror det går mycket långsammare för att jag läser allting högt. Det är nog därför.